Hi everybody, it's Tom Luke. I'm with Luke Direct Marketing and welcome to my live broadcast today. Today we're going to talk about how to improve open rates using my 2017 email assessment checklist. When I post this post for this live broadcast, I'll put a link to a blog post that I made which has a series of things that you can check to, against what you're doing for your email to see if you're doing the right things to maximize your open rates. So what are some of those things that you need to be doing? Well, I would say the first thing that I focus on is consistency. As long as you're consistently sending emails, whether it's one a month, two a month, or one a week, you start to build trust when you consistently email. If you only send a few here and there and then you stop and start again, you lose the confidence of your list. Now, in 2017, it's easier to target your emails too. You may have 20 separate lists. We now, like on Constant Contact, we can tag our list, whether they came from an email class, whether they came from a webinar you did. So you have the ability to tag all of your emails and then search or query them based on those tags. So that's really important. And I am an ALE for Constant Contact. I should have mentioned that right off the bat. I've been doing that for about a year and a half. So I do teach email classes and I also do emails for businesses. And they just updated their software so that our new drag and drop interface is great. If you're not on email, it's a great thing to try. And I have a special offer that I can offer people for that. So next, what should I focus on? Well, mobile has now overtaken where people get their emails. More of them open them on mobile devices now than on desktop. So what does that mean to our email? Well, we now should only have just a few images, 2, 3, no more than 4 images in the email and 20 lines of text. So when it reformats your email, it's shorter on a mobile device. Otherwise, it's going to go on and on and on if you put too much in it. So the days of newsletters are kind of gone, and really it's just a few images and 20 lines of text, and maybe there's a link back to a blog post. Having engaging images, if you're using images, becomes really important. Make sure that image engages people emotionally or moves them somehow and engages with the content. So it needs to match it that way. I've tested using GIFs and emojis. Those are fun things that you can do now. I know Constant Contact, you can use GIFs now, and they create action just like video. Video, of course, is everything in 2017. Engages up to 50% better than an image. So look at doing live broadcasts like I'm doing right now on here, or simply use your mobile device, or if you have a great camera, to take video clips and upload those into your emails as well. As far as the writing, I always focus on, when I work with people, I focus on consistency first, and then trying to improve the quality of the writing. What I do is I create an outline. When you go to this email assessment tool, I basically wrote that and then I give it to a writer to make it more compelling. I'm not a writer. I don't want to be a writer, but I certainly use people like that to make my content better. So it's important to improve the quality of your content for better engagement. A lot of people who are really successful now are using autoresponders. If you're using Email Plus on Constant Contact, you can put together a series of emails that automatically go out one after the other based on the time frames that you decide on. So maybe email 1 goes out a day after you have a webinar, and then email 2 might go 3 days after, and so on and so on. Each of those autoresponder emails has a specific purpose. Maybe it's to gain trust. Maybe it's to answer frequently asked questions ahead of time. And then usually there's an offer in the last one of the emails for an autoresponder. Building emails is really important. I teach classes and use webinars. I get lots of email leads through that. I'm also using lead ads on Facebook to generate emails. Consistently building that list bigger and bigger to be in front or top of mind with as many people in your target market is what it's all about. And that's true both whether you're doing email or whether you're on Facebook. So both of those places. And then again, focus on quality. Once you have the consistency, look at improving your quality of content, images, video, all of that type of stuff. Maybe try doing a live broadcast like I'm doing right now. And how often should I email? Well, it depends on your market and maybe you don't have time to do a weekly email. I would suggest at least once a month to start with. If you have time to do more, do more. If you're selling widgets and you have a retail store, you might want to email more often. If you're selling services like I am, a couple times a month, even weekly can be good. Usually you just have to look at your open rates and your opt-out rates in email. If your opt-out rates start going up, you'll know you're pushing it too hard. I can tell you most people don't email as often as they should. Usually it's a time thing. But emails don't take very long anymore with all of these automated drag and drop. It's really easy to put those together. And so to close this, do go to my blog. I'll put the link on this, and look at the assessment that I put together here and see if you're doing these things that are listed in that blog post. Assess your emails. I do offer consulting fees for consulting for email marketing, and I'm also available to do emails for your business. So certainly that's something I can help you. Thank you so much for listening and watching this live broadcast today, and I look forward to seeing you again next week. Thank you so much.